On this edition of MLB on 2K Sports, we'll see the Florida Marlins as they play against the Houston Astros. Baseball, Major League style on 2K Sports.
Home support, yeah, there's a lot of it here. 38,000 fans on hand for our ball game. Great to play at home. Houston loves it here in their yard, and that's where we are. And glad you could be with us. A mid-April matchup for this 2K Sports presentation of MLB. Houston starter. Let's take a look who's going to be on the mound. Steve, getting ready for this ball game. What do you think he's prepared to do against this Florida team?
Well, a good right-handed pitcher on the mound right here facing this lineup that can score some runs. It's going to be critical for him to keep the ball down to the zone and pitch to his capabilities. If he does that, he should have success.
The Marlins lineup looks like this.
Some kind of offense right here. Star-studded lineup and really great length and depth with guys that really can put the ball in play.
And Bell's in the box. It's the Florida Marlins coming off a win. And they had a series in control. They make it a sweep 3-for-3 against the Nationals. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. That win was not really in question. A dominating performance for the last W.
Yeah, the 6-run lead was too much to overcome. Very lopsided.
Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. He bunts the ball. Niekro. And that'll be the game's first out. We're underway.
Well, not a bad thought, trying to get something started, getting on base to start some sort of a rally, put some pressure on the defense, but didn't work out that way.
Here's a look at how the Astros will match up defensively. Nobody on base, one away. On the way. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, the Marlins weren't a pushover on the road last year, Gary, but they just didn't win enough games, though, to get themselves in playoff contention.
Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Pretty good 39-42 road record, and again, it points back to what we talked about earlier, Steve, the inability to win at home.
I mean, look, if you could play 500 baseball on the road and win 2 out of 3 at home, you've got a pretty legitimate chance to be in contention come September. They just couldn't do that.
That's the second out. A look at the Astros' upcoming schedule. Sunday, they wrap up this Florida series. They'll kick off a series with the Chicago Cubs, a division battle. Great series there. They'll get started Monday night. Then they'll have home field advantage as they take on the Padres and the bat of Adrian Gonzalez. That should be a great series. They really match up well. Lots of home games. That's always a good thing. Here's Gibson now with an opportunity at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
He delivers. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike 2.
Well, he's got a good four-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
Slider swung on and missed, struck him out. That's going to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no one left on. And the Astros getting ready to start this one off. And we'll take a look at the starting pitcher for Florida. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today going against this Houston lineup?
This lineup should not be much of a problem for this righty on the mound today. He has some of the best stuff in the game, one of the elite pitchers. He should be able to go through them easily and retire outs.
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
They set up down and away, they throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings for a strike on the fastball. It'll be a 1-2 count. Foul! And he swings and hits this one foul. You're out. 1-2 pitch coming. Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
We've got a moment to take a look at that lineup for the Astros. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, a guy that's been a run producer his entire career, and that's Lance Berkman. And I tell you, watching play makes it so difficult because of the fact that he's a switch hitter. Better left-handed hitter than right-handed hitter. A lot more power from the left side. So look for the manager to try to mix and match in this game. If he comes up in a key situation, make him hit right-handed.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. Houston won yesterday. That win coming after opening up the 3-game series, dropping the first 2 against the Reds in Cincinnati. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike, 0-2. So, in that last outing, 4-run lead held up.
On any time a team needs a grand slam just to tie, you're in good shape.
Ball 1. Here it comes. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Okay, Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
Bagwell in the box. Base is empty and 2 down. Change up just misses. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Mama, big hack at that one, but a 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call though, and it's 3-1.
Well, anytime you have a count 3-1 in your favor as the hitter, you're looking for a pitch in a little box in the location you want to. If he throws
a swing and a ball crunched into right field. This one is clobbered. Out of here, a home run. And they get the first run of the ball game. That solo shot, that is a big fly ball, 1-0.
A great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
Well, let's see if they can tack on a few more here in the first to put the pressure on.
We've got a brief moment to show you how Florida will shape up defensively.
Hey, take a look at this club defensively. The thing to remember is they're ranked in the bottom 5 for the total number of errors committed. That's a lot of mistakes and a lot of extra base runners and bases that they've given up.
Base is empty with 2 outs. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Now, if you got a chance to see their last game, you realize nobody had an answer to get him out. Everything they threw up there, he picked up a hit with 4 base hits.
And he leaves that one alone. Lance Berkman with patience to even it up. Batting .250 last year, 3 for 12 against the Marlins. The 1-1. Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2.
Well, when you swing like that at a changeup, you're very lucky you didn't hit it, or else it'd be an easy out.
The 1-2 on its way. And he leaves that one alone. Lance Berkman with patience to even it up.
Well, you got to like the way he's changing speed and mixing up his pitches. He just missed, though, with that changeup down and away.
Ground ball, Berkman. Picked up by Johnson. Throws to first, side is retired. Well, some early production here. 1 run across in the first. The Astros on top, 1-0. And the cleanup man stands in. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, the pitcher gets away with one right here. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. Batter just let it go by.
Hit in the air to center field. 1 down.
Well, we've got a moment to look back here at the Florida Marlins and how they fared last year. 3rd in triples, 4th in doubles, and they were in the top 10 in home runs. That ability to drive the ball really paid dividends for this team's offense.
Number 8 spot in the lineup. Base is empty with 1 away. Fastball too low. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And misses below the knees. Ball 2.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Here's the delivery. Lined up the middle. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
In the box now, number 5 spot. Runner at first with 1 down. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. To second, there's one. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play.
The infield played it deep like they knew he was going to swing away. He did, but was still able to find a hole. Now we got a bona fide base stealer at first base, the kind of guy that can steal second when everybody knows he might be going. They're going to have to keep him close.
And that one's put away to retire the side. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. So the shutout's still underway here at Minute Maid Park. Middle of the lineup coming along. Davis into the batter's box. He's going to start the second for the home team. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike one.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
He deals. Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. Davis making contact, but he'll foul that one away. Here's the pitch. Rung him up. Strike three. Count that one as K.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With two strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Springtime around Major League Baseball. Here's a look at the Marlins. They'll wrap up this series with Houston Sunday. They get to face their NL East brethren, the Braves, hosting that one. That'll get underway on Thursday night. They'll take off to take on the Phillies and the big bat of Ryan Howard. A little bit of a light schedule on tap for them. I think they expect to be winning over the stretch. One out, nobody on. It's fouled off.
Foul!
He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2.
Let's see if they go right at him or if they're going to waste a pitch. They're way ahead right now.
Ball low, and it's 1-2.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Change up that time, swings and misses. That'll be strike three and two down.
Well, two strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact. Well, look here, last year of the National League and where the Houston Astros ended up ranking. 5th in stolen bases, 12th in batting average with runners in scoring position. And the triples numbers, well, they weren't quite what the numbers you'd want for a team, and it really shows the fact they didn't have the kind of speed necessary to take that extra base.
It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
The pitch towards center field. That should be a base hit.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chance of scoring a run seemed pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
Ashby settling in. Two outs and a man on first. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Astros 1, Florida nothing. It's going to be Johnson now. First year, rookie year for him. That swung on, hit on the ground. That's one down. And a look at next Sunday. It'll be Alex Rodriguez and the Seattle Mariners. They take on the Cleveland Indians. The action gets started at 4 Eastern.
Now looking forward to that. That's going to be some kind of matchup, Gary. Good ball game.
One out, nobody on. Hot shot towards the hole. And he's in there at first. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe. And he throws it away. And Bell's in the box. Grounded out his last time through. One out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. And there's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play. Lloyd at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. A runner on first with 2 outs. The first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, and he takes off for second. He is safe at second base. Pitch on the way. He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
The slider swung on and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. 7 pitches and it's done. That's how you save your arm and go deep into a game. Houston maintaining their lead. And it's the number 9 spot. He's our first batter, home half of the 3rd inning. On the way. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. Low for a ball, 1-1. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball, strike 2.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
The 1-2 pitch. Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Next pitch.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, this one was running down and away, but even if he didn't swing it, it might have still caught the corner.
Yeah, John, that pitch was pretty perfectly placed.
Nothing you can do about it.
Nobody on base, one away. And here's the first one. Fastball misses away, 1-0.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Number 3 slot up again here. 0 for 1 thus far. Two outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. He deals. No swing. Count goes to 2-2. He sends this one in the air towards center. And it falls in there for a base hit. State Farm Leaderboard recaps the biggest group of thieves last year in the league. Number 1, the Mets. Second, the Padres. The Nationals third. Phillies fourth. It's the Astros, number 5.
Well, most teams have one guy who can steal bases. This team has a bunch of guys who can run. Last year, one of the top teams in the league at stealing bases. And you think, well, we got one base stealer out. Well, as soon as he gets out, here comes another. Seems like every time someone's on base, they have the ability to steal bases. Way too much pressure for the opposition.
Runner on first, 2 away. And here's the first one. Fastball swung out and missed, 0-1. The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just off the inside edge, 2-1. There he goes towards second. And he's in there at second base. Comes set, the 3-1 delivery. Swings at that fastball, can't make contact, 3-2.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Spins and a throw behind the runner. The full count pitch. And that one is called ball 4, so we get a walk and a base runner.
I think he was just looking to expand the strike zone, see if he could get him to chase. He didn't take the bait.
Up next, Lance Berkman. Grounded out last time. Two down. Runners at first and second. First one to Berkman. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Here's a look at the matchup numbers. 3-0-1 off Florida. And he leaves that one alone. Lance Berkman with patience to even it up.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Here's the pitch. Here's one hit very well deep. And there's the third out. So they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. And it'll be the Marlins coming right up. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Here's Gibson now with an opportunity at the plate. And he really gets a lot of attention. It doesn't matter whether he's home or on the road. The 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0.
Into the fourth inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Look, he's only given up one hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
He swings now and really hit that. The catch is made.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
6 slide up at the plate again. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, bases empty. First pitch to him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think you could catch up to it. Good decision.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
It's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
The 3-2 pitch. Lost him. Ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, you know, the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again.
That walk is the tying run in this situation. Now he's got to look for a ground ball, try to get the double play and get out of this inning.
One down, runner at first. First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Steve, you issue walks, as has happened here in this inning. You limit now what you can do. You got to get the guys out, not let anybody else on.
Oh, that's right. He's going to have to look for a ball down to the zone, try to get the hitter hit on top of it and get that double play.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's up the middle. And it's plucked off the field. And a deuce, a double play. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. No runs yet for Florida. Davis into the batter's box. He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. Fastball too low. 1-0.
Strike one.
1-0 on the way. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
There's a bullet towards third. 1 away. And the number 7 batter in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, the hitter's got to regret that one. He missed his pitch right down the heart of the plate. Four-seam fastball. That hurts.
The pitch. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a changeup that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch right there to lay off of. That changeup down and away and out of the strike zone. But the hitter must have been looking for it because he wasn't fooled at all.
Takes a swing at that fastball but doesn't make contact, and it goes even at 2. The 2-2 pitch. Little fly ball to shallow right.
Well, he might have had himself a hit if he could just have gotten it up over the second baseman. Unfortunately, not high enough. He's able to make the play.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the first pitch. Swing and lined up the middle. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
Two outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Comes out swinging for the fences, but ends up with a strike 1. He delivers. He makes contact. Line drive. Makes its way through for a single. A moment here for Houston if they can execute.
Well, when the hitter stepped up the plate, the last place he expected to get a hit from a pitch was one inside off the plate. How he swung at it, how he got the bat on it, unbelievable job. No one will know that. Good job of hitting.
2 men on and 2 men out. First pitch to him. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
On the ground to short. Lloyd throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. We'll head to the 5th here in Houston. And it rolls around to the top again. You'll get things started. 5th inning. And here's the first one. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
Let's the 1-0 pitch go by. 1-1.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Here's the delivery. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
I'll tell you what, with this kind of fastball, you can make a living up in the zone. He runs it up and away. The hitter was thinking something else.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. Lined out last time up. One out, nobody on. And here's the first one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1.
Well, that's a nice pitch right there to pound the hitter in, tie his hands up so he can't drive the ball.
Here's the 1-1. Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. He's there, makes the catch. 2 down now. It's going to be Johnson now. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty and 2 down. The first pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Here's the 1-0. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the ball tailing down. 1-2.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Hit up the middle. Oh, off the pitcher. Wow, that was a hot shot, and he couldn't get out of the way. The kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Shutout baseball here in Houston. Top of the lineup coming up. Biggio up now. He's going to start the home half of the 5th. Here's the delivery. Fastball just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
The 1-1. Call fastball. Now the count 1-2.
Oh, Gary, that's a great four-seam fastball, but when you lay it down the heart of the plate, you know you're at risk for the ball getting tattooed. Unfortunately, the hitter didn't swing.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down. Well, whatever the setup was that he wanted, he got it, and he was off balance at the plate.
Well, a great sequence of pitches right there to keep the batter off balance, and a great approach by the pitcher.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Base is empty with 1 away. And the first pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Cut on, fouled off to the right. The pitch. That's taken low for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Lays off the fastball low for ball 3.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
He went with a fastball in a 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw a strike.
Bagwell up now. Homered back in the first inning. One out, man on first. And the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Here it comes. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. Lined right at the second baseman. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it, get a good part of the bat on the ball, and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. 1 out with runners at first and second. And he's easily back to the bag. First one to Bergman. Here's the pitch. He's up with it. That's 1. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time.
He's got a shot at getting out of this now. Big timeout. Now he's got 2 down. He's only 1 out away from working out of this jam.
Davis into the batter's box. He bounced out his last time. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, looking at this guy's pitch count, he's up over 80 pitches thus far. You wonder how long they're going to let him go.
He delivers. Hit in the dirt. He's up with it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Astros 1, Florida nothing. Leonard in the box now. He's going to get us started here in the 6th. That's high and away for a strike on 1.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound, and the defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only one runner left on base, and we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
0-1 fastball and a called strike.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Here's the delivery. Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
This one goes right up the chute. Sometimes it's hard for a catcher to gauge these sorts of pop-ups, but he had no problem with it.
And Bell's in the box. 0 for 2 thus far. Nobody on base, 1 away. Here's the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
The key for any pitcher is establishing the four-seam fastball. Once you get that working, it gives you so many different options.
Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2. One-two pitch coming. The 1-2 is a fastball inside. 2-2. Two-two pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That one gets down for a base hit.
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy on first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Lloyd settles in. Struck out swinging last time. One out, runner on at first. And the first pitch, line shot into center field, and that's through a base hit. He's on his way to third. Boy, what an opportunity here for Florida.
Well, speed is a two-way tool. We talk about how it helps on defense. Now you see how it helps on the base pass as he barrels around going into third base.
Here's Gibson now with an opportunity at the plate. He flew out his last time up.
Well, down by a run here, Gary. The man on first base can run. I'm looking to try to get him to second. Then you got a chance to have the go-ahead run in scoring position. They better keep him close.
Ball one started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
He deals just off the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, this is a good situation right here for the offensive team. A fast runner on first base and a guy with the head in the count. 2-1. Good time for a hit and run.
Swing sends this one on a line to right center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And they get the tying run home. And the second run comes in. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. Here's what that double's done for the win expectancy graph.
clearly he's starting to wear down out there. 3 straight hits against him. He doesn't have the velocity or the bite on his pitches that he had earlier in the game.
And on second, 1 away. Decisions made trying to stop an offense sometimes includes putting a man on. They're going to do that here.
That's saying something, too, when putting a base runner on is less of a risk than pitching to him.
Up now, their second baseman. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runners on first and second with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Ball. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Ready with a 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And another one. It's contagious. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, they need a big out right here, Gary. I mean, they're giving up some runs in this inning. They need to get outs right now, just again to show that they can get them.
Bases are loaded here with only 1 away. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0.
Well, this late in the ball game, up over 20 pitches in this inning alone, and it makes you wonder how much longer they can keep him in this ball game.
The runner's heading home. Strike 1. And he is out at the plate. I don't know if the batter missed a sign or what, but you talk about running into an out. Catcher able to get that ball where he wants it, and once he's got it, that's an easy out.
You know, I can't imagine that call came from the dugout. Somebody must have seen something in the pitcher's delivery. That wasn't a very smart play.
Wasn't very far off the bag, so he gets back easily. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul fastball. Now the count 1-2.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is inside, and that hit him hard.
Now the ball just sailed away from him. Couldn't control it. Now it loads the bases. In this critical situation, fireworks ready to go off.
And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. Bases are loaded with 2 down. The pitch. That's too high for a ball. 1-0.
Gary, as we saw the hit by pitch, now the base is loaded and so much pressure on this pitcher.
Here's the 1-0. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. You watch that fastball that was in there. And I think, Steve, we take a look now and see whether or not he can regain his composure on the mound in this situation. And the manager's got to be watching closely here, because when he starts hitting batters as well, you've got to be wondering maybe if he's not okay out there. 2-1. That misses down in the zone. 2-1.
Well, he's over the 80 pitch mark right now at this point in the game. And you know that pitching coach is keeping a close eye on him to see if he tires.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. You're going to wear out your arm in a hurry if you throw 28 pitches as he did to get 3 outs. Marlins jump out ahead in this one. We'll have the 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up next. Up again now, the number 5 spot. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the delivery. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. 1-0 now. Swung out and missed, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. It's back towards the wall, and he still puts it away.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And the right fielder batting again. 2 for 2 in the game. One out, nobody on. The first pitch. Fastball, too low, 1-0.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. A line drive toward short. And that is in there. The tying run is on base.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
One down, runner at first. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
Lays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a line drive. And there's one. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get one.
This ball is absolutely scorched at the shortstop. He doesn't even have to move to get the out.
Two outs and a man on first. Takes one up and away for strike one.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
The pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
Strike two with a swing and a miss on a fastball.
He just reared back and said, "Here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball." He busted him inside with it.
Change up, tough to lay off, and it's 2-2. At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. Change up just about had him, but it's full now.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Now the pitch, the runner goes. And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. The Marlins still out in front. It's going to be Johnson now. He'll lead off the seventh.
Well, it's always nice to have a defensive replacement coming off the bench and holding a lead or holding a deficit and giving yourself a chance to win. Now he needs to come up with a big play.
And the seventh inning underway, 0-1 count.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Here's the pitch. 0-1 is a slider for a called strike.
That's a great pitch. When you get it to break low in the zone like that with that kind of movement, awfully tough on the hitter.
Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now.
A front door two-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
We're going to take a look at a circle change in K-Cam.
Just pulled the string on that one, and he was way out in front.
John, you hear that that changeup may be the best pitch in baseball right now, used as an out pitch.
Well, you have a deceptive change like that one, and you'll need 2 or more pitches to get by. A lot of pitchers make a living just throwing fastball changeup like that.
Nobody on base, 1 away. And the first pitch.
Ball.
First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
Inside with the fastball, 2-0. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, you fall behind 3-0, and this is when the pitcher has to be careful. He just can't throw a cookie in there and expect the hitter to take it.
Fastball, that's over for a strike, 3-1.
Now let's see what he comes back with on the 3-1 pitch.
He lets that fastball go by. Called strike, 3-2.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Payoff pitch coming. And that's going to be ball 4, so the free pass issue.
I'm not surprised. I mean, first base open right there. That's the right move. Don't take any chances in the strike zone.
And Bell's in the box. Singleton scored his last time around. Runner at first with 1 down. Now the first pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. Base hit into right. The runner's coming around second on his way to third.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
Lloyd is up now. He'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Two men on, 1 out. And here's the first one. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Fastball misses low that time, 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Oh, there he goes for second. No throw. He goes in standing up. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball, that's well off the plate, 2-2. Drilled towards third. Throw to first gets him, and there are 2 down.
It keeps the runners right where they are. Now 2 out. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. You cannot give them more runs.
Runners at second and third and 2 down. First pitch. It's fouled away. Here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung out and missed. 0-2.
This pitcher being very aggressive, throwing strikes. I think he's going to try to get him to chase.
Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now.
But when you see where that pitch ended up and into the hitter, as a hitter, you have to think to yourself, all right, he has to be going down and away with this next one to try to get me to chase.
Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2-1. Florida 2, Houston 1. Biggio in the batter's box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Smith is going to come on and pitch now. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Down by 1, nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
Looping curve breaks outside, even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that one is just off the black. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. He watches the fastball go by. Now it's 2-2. Line drive fouled off towards first. Here's the pitch. Taps this one foul to the right.
Well, this is one of these epic battles that you just love to see. A pitcher who's not giving in, not throwing anything over the center of the plate, and a hitter who's worked the count even, fouling a tough pitch off to stay alive.
Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
That misses, ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at-bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
Number 3 slot up again here.
Gary, the base runner now on after that walk. That's the tying run in this game, so they've got to be very careful right here.
No one out and a runner on first. First pitch to him. A smash towards the hole. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. On the way. Hit in the air to center field. That's one away.
Well, they needed that one. That's the first out. They need to try to limit the damage in this inning and hold on to that lead.
And here's Lance Berkman. One out with runners at first and second. Just trying to keep him honest over there. First one to Berkman. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
The pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Lance Berkman with patience to even it up.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Can't make contact on that fastball. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And Berkman is struck out. Big swing and a miss for Berkman.
That's a big second out right there, holding on to a slim lead. Now he's got a chance to get out of this thing without any major trouble. A chance to find out what these guys are made of right now, Gary.
Grounded out last time. Two down. Runners at first and second. Here's Davis's first look. Fastball is high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. This is right there for a strike. 1-1.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He likes the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
There's a called strike on the outer half, and it's 1-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Here's the pitch. That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Runners go. 3-2 on the way. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he gets in there without a throw. And they're going to have to eat this one. He is in standing up. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. The Marlins still lead. Cleanup man in the box again. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. First pitch on the way. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
It's a nice location with that fastball down in the zone. If he makes contact, it's going to be a ground ball.
Here's the pitch. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 on the way. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. Two-one pitch. 2-1 pitch, a bullet taken for a called strike 2.
That cut fastball just ran inside on the hitter's hands. He had no chance to even get out and swing at it. Tough pitch.
On the way. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Payoff pitch. Foul straight back. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on, liner to right. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, this sort of at bat right here, when you give up a hit after that many pitches, this is one of these things that could really rattle the pitcher. You have to be careful as a pitching coach. You don't let this inning get out of hand.
Okay, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another big hit here. Or
he's running, heading for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. He got him. Good pitch to throw on, Steve.
Well, he had the fastball, and it was set up in the right spot. He had a quick release to gun down the runner.
Ooh, that looked pretty good, but he falls behind 2-0.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Ashby in time for the out.
Sometimes you have to bunt the tough pitches, but when you get an easy one, you have to get it down. You've got to get the job done if your team's going to win the close games.
Rookie right fielder stands in. Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. Two outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Drops down a bunt. Ashby. High throw. He is safe at first.
The good hitters, before they step in the batter's box, check the corner infielders to check what their depth is. He looked around and realized, I've got a chance for a bunt base hit. Well done.
A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Working ahead of the count in key situations is critical for a pitcher. That first pitch strike could go a long way to getting this guy out.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Swung on, line softly to the right side. And in there. He has struggled today. Now finally a base hit in the record book.
Now he has no business swinging at this 0-2 pitch. It's out of the strike zone, but he's thinking, I have to protect. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
And that pitch was really away. I mean, that's a ball. Two men on and 2 men out. The pitch. Shot towards the hole. And that's out number 3. So no runs, 3 hits, couple of men left. Here come the Astros. This is the last half of the 8th inning. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. In the box, their third baseman. 0 for 3 to this point. First pitch on the way. Just missed that one for strike 1.
Well, you go to the 8th inning right here, and obviously the game getting much shorter here. 2 innings left in this one, and you've got the 1-run lead. But you have to go out there and try to get something going and force them to put the ball in play. Do not give free passes. Do not let them get on base easily.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball. Look out. That one is right at his head.
Well, he gets out of the way right there. If he hadn't been, he'd be headed to first base. Sometimes you have to take one for the team.
Here's the 2-1. Headed for the middle. The dive, and he's got it. And he's out at first. What an out. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
6 slide up at the plate again. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in the ballgame. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that is hit. Number 6. On to first, that's out number 2. Ashby is the batter, lined out in his last at bat. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
1 out remaining here in the 8th inning, and obviously offensively time running out. They've got to get something going, only trailing by a run. Find a way, get a pitch. If you get one, you can drive. You've got to think about extra bases. And if you hit one, think double out of the batter's box. Get yourself in scoring position.
Missed with a fastball outside, 2-1.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's off the plate away, 3-1.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
Lost him, ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Pitcher tried to expand the strike zone to get the hitter to chase, but he didn't chase. Take your base.
It's going to be Reynolds now.
When you're looking to try to get something going, to manufacture runs, bringing in a guy who can run can be absolutely critical and beneficial.
He'll get his first look in this one. Two outs and a man on first. Here it comes. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. The 1-1. And that breaks low, and it even ends up in the dirt. Two on delivery of fastball, swung on, strike 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, and it's full, 3-2.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Full count pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Marlins still enjoying this lead. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Leonard at the plate. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Trying to get the ground ball out. You throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
Swung on and ripped towards second. That should be a base hit.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And Bell's in the box. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. A runner on first, no outs. And here's the first one. Cutter just misses. 1-0. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it drops. The base hit. Runner around second. He's heading for third.
Well, just what his team needed. He continues to swing a great bat. 3 hits from now in this ball game, and he's on with no outs.
Lloyd is the batter. Grounded out his last time through. No outs and the corners are covered. He's running. And he gets in there without a throw. He delivers. A liner headed for the hole. 1 away.
It's fair to say, Gary, they needed that out badly. Now he's got to come right back at him and get another one. They're down. They cannot give up more runs here this late in the game.
Here's Gibson now with an opportunity at the plate. This is a tight spot for the pitcher. You really got to bear down or you're going to be down by more than 1.
Well, you're right, Gary. He can't be afraid to go after the hitter. A lot of times pitchers get a little timid, a little tentative. He has to be aggressive and make his pitch.
Well, you see something new in this game every day, Steve. They're going to intentionally put him on to face one of the best hitters in the game.
And you've got to really question this strategy, Gary. I mean, I don't know why you do this unless perhaps maybe you saw something in the scouting report. They better hope it doesn't backfire.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again. And I have a feeling he's taking a real good look at the fact the bases are loaded.
Well, base hit here will give him a much-needed insurance run.
3 on and 1 out. First pitch, and he lays off one that's right down the middle. 0-1.
I did not swing at that pitch. I mean, he throws your fastball right down the middle. You got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver.
Here's the pitch. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
swing, liner, back up the middle. That'll be a base hit and an RBI. Now 2 runs are in.
Well, that's another insurance run for them right there, and now a little more breathing room as they head to the bottom of the ninth.
And the number 7 batter in the box. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, he didn't miss out on that opportunity, and now that hit cements a 3-run lead in the top of the ninth.
We've talked about how he's been seeing the ball so well today, and that has continued on here into the late innings.
Well, with the lead right here, don't be surprised if we see the runner on first going. I think that he has enough speed to make it, and even if they throw it away, you got a chance to pick up a run. Well, that kind of hit has him feeling good, and look for that to continue into future games.
It'll be a W. And the runner's breaking from third, and he lays one down here. And he is safe at the plate. Wow. He caught him napping and picks up a run. And the run comes in. Openings for this lineup offensively, don't give it to them now because they are hot.
That's a do-or-die play right there. You're willing to give up the out to get the run. They're so fortunate he's safe at first base and they get the run.
Smith is called up. He'll be pitching as they make the pitching swap. Runners on first and second with 1 out. The first pitch. Swinging in a high drive. Carrying deep right center field. And he drops back to the runner on his way to third. In the box now, their rookie DH. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Runners at second and third with 2 out. And the first pitch hit in the air to left center. And that'll do it as Berkman puts it away. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. Marlins on top by 4. For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And here's the first one. Fouled off. Oh! That swung on a liner here. That one's gloved.
Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there and make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
One out, bases empty. First pitch to him. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Here's the delivery. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. Out number 2.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, it looking pretty dire at this point. And, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
Bagwell up at the plate. Homered back in the first inning. Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
And here's the pitch. Ball! Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Two-1 on the way. Here's a swing and a miss at the heater, and we're even at 2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
And that's just high for a ball. Runs the count. 3-2.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Here's the payoff pitch. 3-2. That misses. Ball 4. Now we're going to see if we'll get some motion on the base paths.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
Struck out swinging last time. Two outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. There's a swing, line drive, center field. That's a base hit. Berkman now on board. A moment here for Houston if they can execute.
Well, you win a game and you have 4 hits. You contributed mightily to that success. And look what's happening here. He's getting them started again.
Davis into the batter's box. He's hitless thus far. Two men on, 2 men out. First pitch on the way. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
He deals. Ball! That's where you want that thing to end up, but it's still 1-1. Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a fastball outside. 3-1. Swung on, a playable fly ball for the final out. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching just shut them down. Wow.
All right, here we go. It's that time. We're going to take a look now at our player of the game.
Well, coming into the game, you told someone you're going to get 2 hits today, you'd be very happy. The average goes up, and everything else is good for you. But the bottom line is, those 2 hits were the reason this team won the game, and it shows because he's our player of the game.
And you don't often get the bats going on the road quite like this. Pretty good offensive attack.
Well, when you're on the road, to have this kind of offense, it takes the hometown crowd out of the game and really helps your chances.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.